somewhat of an eventful morning. It's November 13th. Had a couple 1-year-olds come cruising by and had a lone doe, surprisingly, come by very first thing this morning. There's that buck right there. I've got to film this deer. So, this is what has kept me occupied all morning. A little while ago, I saw a flash of antler over here and threw the binos up, and it's this big 7 that we've been getting pictures of. And as of right now, we don't know what deer it is. I can't put my finger on what deer it is. He definitely looks mature. So, I mean, I would definitely consider taking a shot at this deer if he came by. He's a really, really beautiful buck, but he's locked on this doe out here in some of this CRP. And there's been 3 or 4 little 1-year-olds just constantly circling them like vultures. And so he's been getting up and leaving the doe here and there periodically since I've been watching them, and just kind of walking down some of these 1-year-olds like they do. I would be willing to bet if I went back and tried to find pictures of that deer, I might be able to find them, but nothing comes to mind looking at that deer. But he's beautiful. I mean, he's got a really gray coat, gray face, and a really pretty reddish forehead. But it looks like he's just a slick 7. Yeah, he's just been kind of standing guard over this doe since I first saw him out here earlier this morning. But I don't think they really went anywhere. I can't really see him right now, but he's just been back and forth, kind of keeping some of these younger bucks away. This morning, they'll leave for a minute. I mean, you'll lose sight of him for a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden you'll see his rack going across the golden rod out here. Pretty cool. I mean, this is last several hunts have been extremely slow, so it's a nice change of pace to have a mature buck out in front of you locked on a doe. I mean, if I knew they were going to stay in one spot for an extended period of time, like she came out to the center path a little bit ago and bedded down, and he came out and was standing over her. If I could tell that I thought that they were going to stay in one spot for an extended time, I would definitely consider trying to put a stalk on this deer. But right now I can't even see exactly where he's at. But I'm sure he'll pop back up here any minute. Yeah, like I said, super cool though to finally get a little bit of activity out of a mature buck and actually be able to get some footage and see him. And yeah, he's a really cool deer. Beautiful deer. My battery is actually dying in this camera, go figure. So before anything else happens, I'm gonna swap that out for a new one. Hopefully he pops back up here in a minute and is a little bit closer. I can get a little better look at him. believe that just happened. Oh man, what just happened? Yes. There's Jonathan texting me right now because I know he just got that buck on that cell camera. And man, he went down right out there, I'm pretty sure. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That deer is so cool. What a hunt. What a classic rut hunt. I have dreamed of that moment right there. That shot right there. Mature buck coming down this path. For so long. And I don't even know that deer, honestly. He showed up a couple weeks ago during the rut. And he's awesome. He's beautiful. Big 7-point. I mean, red forehead, super gray. He was looking all over for that doe. All of a sudden, I was glued that direction because they went that way. And I was just waiting on her to come back this way to move. And, oh my God. Oh my goodness. I almost took a shot right over. He was like 35 out there. And I was like, and that doe had already came right through here. And I was like, just give it a second. Because he's gonna smell that she came this way. And he's gonna come right down here. And he went down the path, down that other trail to the south. And then he turned and here he came, and I don't know what I got on film. I hope I got something, because he came right here underneath me. And it just smoked him. I mean, just perfect, absolutely perfect. Slightly quartering away, and I'm pretty sure he's down right there. November 13th, 10 years ago to the day of me shooting Big 6. And I just shot a beautiful Big 7. What a hunt. What a hunt. I gotta call some people. I gotta call Jonathan. I gotta call my wife. Oh man.
Did you shoot him?
Oh dude, I drilled him. I smoked him, man. You got him on camera?
Oh yeah.
Dude, this was just epic. I mean, so epic, man. Classic. I mean, he came right here under me, and he was awesome, man. I'm like, I am not passing this deer.
No.
Dude,
Why would you?
oh man, he's down out here. I mean, it just unbelievable. What a hunt.
Oh, you saw him go down?
Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Out here, right out here in the CRP.
I got a picture of that doe.
Oh yeah, dude. She.
I was like, oh God, here he comes.
Oh man, I almost shot, dude. I've been watching him for so long, and they got to like 60. I'm shaking so bad right now. Oh my God, man, I like can't even talk. Holy cow! And she came out. Or I heard him grunt. Like I was getting ready to get down in the next like half an hour. I've got an appointment at 1, so, but she all of a sudden here she came, and I could see him back in that brush running this way, and he came out to the center path, and she came right under me, you know. Then he walked like under the shin oak to the south, looking for her. And I'm like, he's gonna smell that she came right here, dude, so get ready. And here he came, man, and just grunting all the way down through here. And I stopped him right here at whatever this is, like 15 yards, just quartering away, perfect. And
Oh yeah, it's right there.
perfect, dude. I mean, this is
no idea you were even there.
no. I said, man, I have dreamt of that shot.
Oh yeah.
For
20 years.
as long as we've hunted here, dreamt of that shot right there. And I took it. I mean, he's an awesome deer. He's not gonna score anything. I do not care. He is awesome. He's beautiful. Oh man.
I'm gonna get out of here then. I'll get down and head that way.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. There's the arrow. Oh, perfect. Exactly. It's exactly what you want to see. There's the stand right there. Man, that is hidden just perfectly. Wow. Let's see if I can find first blood. Complete pass through, I can see it just spraying up there. I think he went down just right over there by that olive. Oh yeah, here's where it cut in. Dude, it is sweet. Look at that buck. Look at how pretty that deer is, man. Perfect shot.
Oh, perfect.
Are you kidding me? That's the exit.
That's exit, yeah. Man, he is super gray like you were saying, isn't
Oh, yeah. I mean, even his coat, you know, his coat as a whole. But when I saw him this morning, his face, and I mean, this was all him rubbing this stuff, man. He would leave her right over in here is where they were when I first spotted him. And then he'd go over there and just shred a tree. You'd see one of those autumn olives over there just you know, waving back and forth. I knew I saw him go down right up here. I was sure I saw him go down. Look at that deer, man. Thank you, buddy. What a cool buck. Beautiful face. Got that orange, that reddish head. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that happened, man. What a hunt. We worked so hard for that moment right there on a big mature buck. But this is what it's all about. This part, just sitting here and admiring them and taking it in, you know, and
It is so special. And oh man, I could not be any happier. This means so much to me, man. There's not much more that I could ever ask for from a picture perfect rut morning. I mentioned it earlier, but you know, this is the kind of encounter that we dream about all year long. Cold November morning, to have a big buck come by, trail on a doe, and to do it out of that spot especially, it just means a lot. I mean, we've hunted this property for a long time now, and you know, that area of the property alone is, you know, pretty special. It's pretty nostalgic sitting up in there because, you know, we've had a lot of awesome encounters with some really good bucks over the years from that area, and on top of that, we've been fortunate enough to take a lot of good bucks hunting in that area of this farm. And to add another one to the list and to do it in that fashion, I mean, that's, like I said, it's just it's the typical rut hunt that you dream of year round. And you know, when this deer showed up, we're sitting here talking about him. We're still not sure if we can place this deer. I'll have to go back and look at some photos and maybe we can find him, but he showed up a couple weeks ago, and we decided right then and there that if we got an opportunity at him, I mean, he definitely looked like a mature deer, so if we got an opportunity at him, we were going to take it. And I think Jonathan got a picture of him last night on a cell camera over there. This morning, the wind was right. I decided to go in there, and honestly, I wasn't even thinking about this deer when I went in there this morning. I wasn't sure that I would see him or anything, and he was, I think, the third deer that I saw a doe, a small buck, and then I saw his rack way out in the goldenrod as he was moving through, and then I quickly realized that he was locked on a doe out there in the middle of that sea of goldenrod. Just a picture perfect rut hunt. Everything you could ask for. If I could only have one hunt for the rest of my life, and I could only pick one scenario every single time, it would be a big mature whitetail buck in the rut in a scenario like that. You just can't beat it. So awesome morning in the whitetail woods, one I'll never forget, and a beautiful buck, super unique deer, and yeah, I couldn't be happier, man.
That just happened.
Dude.